We're here at WhiteBull with Heikki.
Heikki Haldre from Fits Me Virtual Fitting Room.
And Heikki, can give us a little bit of information about exactly what does your company do?
You know, when I was a small kid, I had this dream that one day I will have my own army of robots and I will rule this world. Now it's getting a reality. We do have the army of robots. We're developing bio-robotics technology for the fashion industry. And those robots are used to create the virtual fitting room for online clothing shoppers. So for the first time in the world of clothing shops where there was no fitting room, suddenly people can start trying on clothes before they buy. That's on internet.
So you're enabling people to fit themselves, size themselves when they're purchasing online.
Exactly. It's very simple. They just go online shops they love, they enter the body measurements, and they can see their own body forming on the screen, going to the same size and shape as yourself, for example. And then you can command your body, go and try the size small on for me, and you see how tight it fits. Or go and try the size XXL, and you see how loosely it fits. And it just makes buying online so simple. You can exactly see what size you should be buying.
And who are your customers?
It's a business-to-business product, so our customers really are the clothing retailers. However, the users of the virtual fitting room would be consumers like me and you and everybody else.
And how many customers do you have?
We are live with the first one. We have signed more retailers up, which are opening the doors in October. It's quite exciting time.
And who's the customer that you've signed up so far?
In the UK's market, it's Hazlewood and Mr, the one of some 100 years old shirt retailer, very nice one.
So if I go to their website, I can see your solution on their site.
You can shop till you drop there. But more importantly, what happened at Hazlewood and Mr, the sales among the new customer segment, of course, new customers are the people who don't know the size in that brand. The sales with the new customers went up almost 60%.
Wow.
The sales with the international customer segment went up more than 100%. And you know, internationally, the sizing standards just vary wildly. You never know what size you're going to get.
And so what exactly, how do you size? I mean, you print something out from, and then you some type of a measuring tape and you measure yourself? How does that work?
This is the simple side of things. You just measure yourself. If you don't have a measuring tape already, you just print one out and then you enter some of your key body measurements. Very simple. But the magic of this, the difficult technology behind this, is creating the robotic shape-shifting mannequin that can grow tiny or petite and then muscular or pregnant if needed, just at the push of the button.
So you can see how that shirt fits on you, if it's tight or if it's loose.
On a robot which is a duplicate of your own body.
Wow. And how long have you been working on this project?
The technology is coming from 4 different universities across Europe, all exclusively working for us. So it's heavy in technology, and they have been doing this almost 3 years. But it's only recently we started commercializing it when we got the product ready, only since June this year. You know, it's somebody was asking us, why do we only have the menswear right now? And you know, we can compare our technology with somebody else before us, very significant somebody else. He also did the simplest species, the men first, and then he created the woman, and he did it all in 6 days, and on the 7th he rested. So humanly we're pretty good. We have the female version in November.
And let me ask you, how much funding have you raised so far?
We just closed our second round of financing, so we have total raised 2.6 million.
What was your first round?
it was 1.3 million euros, and now the second was also 1.3 million euros.
And who are your investors?
There's an Estonian development fund, an Estonian venture capital fund. There's our existing angel investors who came along.
You said Estonia?
Estonia. That's where we're from. But the universities working for us are also from Italy and Germany.
We're in the Skype guys had a development office in Estonia.
Skype, we Estonians like to think Skype was from Estonia.
Yeah. Yeah, Estonia I think is famous in our startup world as the Skype startup.
It's interesting to think, but some of those crazy mad ideas, you need a country which is small enough to come up with this. As say in London, I would have come to some fashionistas and told them with bright eyes, we've got this biorobotics engineers working for fashion, and they would have thrown us out so quickly out of the door. But in a country which is small enough, you can come up with the ideas which are so out of ordinary that they just might change the world.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you, what are you doing here in Sitges with the WhiteBull conference? What are you looking for?
Obviously, someone told that CEOs, one of the major jobs, as soon as you close one round of financing, you have to open the door for the next one. So yes, we already know our next round will be 6 million euros. So we're opening the door for this, and what's not better time to start this when you have money in the bank, when you don't actually need it. And WhiteBull is excellent event for this.
So you're enjoying this conference? Are you learning some things here?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
The contacts I make here and the people I meet here are just fantastic. These are very useful for the growth.
And after your presentation, did you have some investors come up to you and...
Actually, it was amazing. There was immediately some VCs jumping out and then calling me out of the room, and we have to discuss.
They were probably grabbing you. Don't talk to anybody else.
I really didn't expect this. That was amazing. That was just...
see what you get if you come to a WhiteBull conference. Unbelievable.
That's
investors
right.
all over you. So were they ready to sign checks for 6 million?
It doesn't happen so fast.
So, and what markets are you going to focus on as far as marketing your software?
Well, the main market, where the world's biggest e-commerce lies in, is in the US. That's our target market. However, the UK is this low-hanging fruit, really. It's much easier to enter first. So the retailers we are signing up first are all UK-based, and this is a great market for this.
Okay, well, we wish you the best success, and we'll see you again next year at the WhiteBull conference, and hopefully all those fashionistas that are out there are going to really appreciate your software and maybe buying your shares once they're publicly traded someday.
Thank you. I'll be seeing you next year.
Thank you.